And his opponent, number 19th ranked wrestler Josh Humphreys, who's a freshman at 5-1.
This is the first ranked matchup. Young, also from Pennsylvania, same club, Young Guns as Spencer Lee and Max Mirren. Humphreys from West Virginia.
Was the Big Ten Wrestler of the Week, Kaleb Young, just a week and a half, basically 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he picked up that fall from a ranked opponent from Purdue. Did a really good job in that match. Kaleb Young also has got a great pace. Can wrestle really well in all different positions of just rolling around, scrambling tough, not giving up points easy. As we mentioned before, he's from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, home of the groundhog. He told me the groundhog lives in the library with its wife.
I think somehow that gets brought up every time Kaleb Young goes to wrestle. He's going to forever be known as from the groundhog town.
From the groundhog town.
In the first period here, both wrestlers still scoreless.
Kaleb Young really doing a good job, as you mentioned, at this 157-pound weight class, ranked number 7th last year. Not quite breaking up in the lineup, kind of going back and forth between 165, 174, behind Marinelli, end up being behind Gunther, Franco Lays, but now making the cut 257. Seems to really fit him well, and he's really doing a good job this year.
110 to go in this first, still no score. In now on the head, here is Young. And there's his takedown.
Young did a good job running that front headlock, going both ways, snapping him down, trying to knee pick him. Had a really good pace there, not just holding.
Humphreys up to his feet to get out. 2-1 match. .30 seconds left here in the first. 157 pounds. Iowa trying to sweep here the first half of the meet. They're able to get a win here. They've been able to get bonus points. It's been 3 straight major decisions after the tech fall in the first period out of Spencer Lee.
Not a ton of points scored so far, but Young is doing a good job of pushing the pace, making Humphreys feeling his pressure. Which, if he keeps that pace up, that will pay off in the second and third period.
Young's decision, and he chooses down.
So far, only 12 seconds of riding time in favor of Young. Not too much of a factor. Humphreys throwing that leg in right off the whistle. See a lot of tough guys on top, a lot of tough leg riders from the East Coast. Young standing up. Good job of Young standing up there, throwing that leg off.
Quick shot coming here for Humphreys, and the counter coming for Young now.
(3-1) lead by Young in that inside position and underhook.
Just under a minute left here in the second period.
Not a ton of action.
No.
Looking, neither guy taking a ton of shots on their feet.
Kind of a quiet match here, 157 early.
Mr. Young scored first takedown. See if he can keep that pressure up. 30 seconds left.
Second period here, 157 pounds.
Both guys hand fighting, not a ton of offense off the ties.
Down to 5 seconds now. Riding time not much of a factor. 12 seconds in favor here of Humphreys, and that's going to end this second period. We go to the third. Again, our first top 20 matchup on either side. 19th ranked Josh Humphreys and 7th ranked Kaleb Young. We're going to see a couple more of those towards those last couple of weights.
Again, so far this duel, Lehigh's done a lot more rolls. Really good return there by Kaleb Young. Lehigh's probably been more the scramble funk team so far this duel. Humphreys really moving on bottom. Good wrestling by Kaleb Young on top. Wrestling tough. Looking for that half. Doesn't get it.
This dude's scrambling all around here in the last 30 seconds.
Humphreys is fighting tough on bottom there, and Young is doing a great job of staying ahead of him on top.
Minute 15 to go here on the third.
In this tripod position. Kind of slowed down there. Both guys really rolling around a lot those first couple seconds on top.
Young getting close to that minute of riding time here as he rolls, but Young's got the counter here. So it is now 1 minute of riding time for Kaleb Young.
And that's real big for Kaleb Young. They're getting that minute of riding time.
35 seconds remaining here.
Humphrey still doing a good job of wrestling on bottom. Starting to tire out a little bit. Kaleb Young's got him flat. Young's gonna have to keep wrestling on top here. He's got a good tight waist.
15 seconds left to go in the third period. Young is going to get the 1 for the riding time. And he is going to get a decision here. It appears 4-1 as he rides him out to go ahead and end his third period. Kaleb Young now getting to 6-0 on the season.
Real good job there, that third period by Young riding on top. Humphrey really came strong on bottom, really rolling, trying to come out, gave a good fight. But Young just did a really good job of staying ahead of him there in every position, and then end up getting him flat there at the end.